So we got a surprise package in the mail from Oculus, which is pretty exciting for us, as part of the Oculus Start program.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Right?
These two packages we ordered separately ahead of time, and this big box, the big mystery box, is what we got from Oculus this morning. It's huge, so whatever's in there, I'm sure it's more than a t-shirt. Oh yeah, that looks cool. There you go. We'll definitely be playing with these. But this is exciting for me. 2 Oculus Go's. Ooh, I'm gonna quit talking and just look at some of this stuff. Okay, so there's the controllers. You can see that peels back. You get kind of a touch area. So there's the 2 buttons and the peel back. Trigger button on the front. And I feel like this is a nice appropriate size. That is very cool. I like the remote. There's the accessories box. Here's where we find, ooh, nice, a cover. Because it's one of the things I've been kind of nervous about is, can I clean this between people? Let's continue on the accessory pack first. I'm excited. This is fun for me. So, we have, one battery. And a little tiny lanyard. And some instructions on what to do if you're wearing glasses, which is kind of nice. I'll show you guys what I mean. Next part of the package. Oh, there's a nice fancy recharging cable. A booklet that says warnings. We'll just get rid of that. Compliancy, and of course, lens cleaners. These ones are nice for around the house or for your personal use, so that's kind of cool. So that's our little kit from there. And then the actual device itself. So it's got the Oculus logo, my fingerprints. You got buttons on the top and on the sides. Looks like a power button, 2 volume buttons, a power indicator, a microphone on the bottom. It's very typical on all-in-one Android headsets to really only have a couple of buttons. What's interesting though is Deepoon and the other competitors that came out before usually have a pad for pushing the buttons and directions to allow you to pick movies and stuff like that without a controller. This one ships with a controller, so they probably didn't have to worry about that. So very, very cool. The inside is a felt material. Those parts I was unsure about, looks like they're rubber as well, which pop off on the lens, around the lenses, which is kind of nice. Oh, it's for people with glasses. Oh, that's nice. It's got the Velcro straps. One of the problems with the Velcro on the Vive is it's really poorly made, and it starts to tear off and pull off. This one looks like it's much better sewn on. I don't think we're going to have that problem. I see. So this pulls out. Then they were applying this. Yeah, and then this foam went back in. So it looks like that's just a spacer to push it back if you have glasses, which is unfortunate because that means that this rubber can't be used for cleaning between clients. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution because this is kind of foamy and you don't want that foam to go between users because it's gonna bring sweat with it, right? And that's never fun. Easy for me to pull in and pull out. Basically around the 2 eye holes and the little indicator, this is usually a sensor to determine whether it's on or off. That's all I had to do was kind of pop the cloth through there. For a similar price product, this is what you can get from China, and it is like a really low-end Android device. You'll get about 15 frames per second, which is not enough to stop nausea, but it's got a bit of a blur to it, so it kind of offsets it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, package this up, put it in the stack, and we'll start on the next piece. We've now finished with those devices, packed them up and put them away. Very interesting. That was cool. That was the unboxing for the Oculus Go.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Right?
Now, time for unboxing of the mystery box. So Oculus sent us this box. They told us very little about what's inside. The only thing they asked me was for a shirt size. So that's really cool. I'm really excited. This is obviously much bigger than a shirt. All right, there's already stuff in here. It was not an empty box. Packaging. Packaging. Ooh, I see multiple packages in here. So, what do we got? Well, first things first. Here is that shirt that they had asked me about. All part of the Oculus Start program. Super cool. That's a nice hoodie. Looks great on the front and the back. I don't know if you can see that. Here in Calgary, the temperature changes all the time. This is your Oculus Start Developers Kit. You're going to find hardware and goodies. Ooh. Let's see what's in the box. I don't want to read ahead. That's cheating. A pen. An Oculus Start pen. I'll take it. A free pen. Yes, please. Ooh, cup. An Oculus Start cup. That is pretty cool. Those are some great goodies. Ooh. There we go. A nice notepad. It's lined though. Most game developers don't really use lined paper because we think outside the box, man. That's what makes us different. Very cool though. I love black, easy to use notepads that are small like that for going to clients. It's less imposing and it's just an easy way to kind of keep private notes about what you're working on. We do a lot of work with clients, and so for me that kind of stuff's nice. Now I've seen this cardboard before. That means this is an Oculus Go. That is cool. Oh, we've opened one of these. We just unboxed one. Very cool. Thank you, Oculus. And there's one last package in here. Already, that's a lot of cool stuff. There's some kind of agreements, disclosures. Says that if I review this product, I cannot be misleading or deceptive. I must be honest about what I think about the equipment. I'm already excited. I've used Oculus stuff before. I'm very excited to be working with Oculus products. So my review is already going to be positive. They're one of the leaders in the industry for a reason, and it's because they're good at what they do. One last mystery box. What could be in this one? So it's light. I'm interested. It's lighter than a Vive would have been. Vive boxes are quite heavy. So what is the last thing in this mystery box? It is a monkey toy pet. It is a warranty guide for... Ooh! That, my friends, is an Oculus Rift developer kit.
Oh, if you like pina coladas.
So in here, we get touch controls. What's really cool about this is we get a lot of people asking this from some of our games, and we have some clients now that are Oculus only. Is that camera's overheated again? I want to give it a chance to get the full 360 unboxing. If it doesn't get done, so be it. We've been working with this for 3 years, and I've had a lot of people asking me for support for these controls. It is going to be such a learning curve for me. I know that there's a mapping, so it shouldn't be too hard, but very excited. So I took a quick look of what's in here for us compared to what's in a consumer kit, and it looks like it's pretty much the same. So you get two of those. We get the Oculus Rift, of course, adjusters on the bottom. I won't go into this. I'm sure there are many more unboxing videos about what you can do with an Oculus Rift. The speakers attached. Now it's funny because a lot of people myself included, love the Vive for being able to add your own speakers, but one thing that kind of drives me nuts is I get tired, and having to run cables and hook up headphones every time can be a little bit tiring. I don't want to spend $150 for the bundled audio speakers when, you know, something like this has them already built in. It also makes it easier as a developer to predict what the sound quality is going to be, so I know what it's going to sound like from user to user. So, really excited to be working with that. There is a weapon to defend yourself with in case aliens attack or something. I don't know. It's a spiky thing. And then, of course, these guys, which act kind of like base stations, kind of like a Vive has base stations, is my understanding for these. And there's 2 of those, which is what you need to be able to do room control in the Oculus Rift. So that's it. That's the whole unboxing. So cool. So to recap what was in the box, we got a t-shirt, we got a pen, we got a book, we got a glass, we've got an Oculus Go, and we got an Oculus Rift. That is really cool. And on top of that, they did send us licensing for Unity for a year, access to special forums, special support, all that kind of stuff. This is a really great program. So if you're a developer working with VR, I highly, highly, highly recommend apply to the Oculus Start program. That was fun. That was a great box to open. Big thank you to Oculus. Big thank you to everybody who's watching. Feel free to subscribe below, and we'll continue to keep you updated on this journey as we keep building out this VR game company.